Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Twin Beaches. Actually, spawning down the bottom is Wednesday with Wehrmacht, unselected on the battle route currently. Fighting against them from the top is smallNhii. It's gone for Australian defense with the British forces. In terms of rankings, I think Wednesday 37 and smallNhii 42, so a very tight matchup here. I was looking at the stats and I saw that Twin Beaches is one of the worst win rate maps for Wehrmacht.
Pioneers have secured the location. No contact.
Imagine just because it's so big, you can't really like cover a meaningful area with your MG42 in the early game. So you struggle because Grenadiers can't really match up too well against Riflemen.
Right there.
Not the MG support. But yeah, smallNhii going for a early Vickers here, which is maybe a little bit unusual. Looks like he's going to try use it to battle for the medium fuel here in the middle. Often pretty heated fighting for this early on, but you can see Wednesday's not engaging in that. Not even maybe forgot to go cap this as well. This Pio maybe missed the Q order. Something that was weird. You could see when I selected them, the order they were given. Queued up all of that. Strange. So it looks like Wednesday's not going to be contesting the hill, the medium fuel. We're going to try push down onto the cutoff instead. You see also quite a slow start here for smallNhii, who's building some tank traps for cover instead of sandbags. Gives up on that though. The MG setting up. There's the MG42. That gets the first burst. And wow, suppresses too. Sometimes it can be a bit finicky setting your MG up in cover. Looks like it should be in heavy cover, but it's not, and I think that's what's affected smallNhii here. Now you see the cover shield there. Yeah, sometimes like when you drag select a unit into cover, with the machine gun specifically, it just doesn't seem to stay in there very well. You need to have the majority of the models in cover to get suppression resistance. Section staying in here, but nice merge, keeping the machine gun on the field. Could even maybe use that low health Grenadier to do some capping on the edge. Got the Sangha wall up here, could wire that off. Pretty strong start here from Wednesday. Getting a mine up, interesting positioning it on putting it on this side. I like the more common approach angles around this side of the boats. Yeah, Wednesday as well, going for the double Pio start instead of a kitten. Definitely a strong map for the kitten. I heard that Fergie prefers double Pio starts against US forces. Just because they can really run you over in the early game. I suppose maybe that's the case as well with an Australian light infantry start. It's lead to a very fast start for the Brits. Mine goes off though and allows the Pios to win over here. Nicely done by Wednesday. Put some base howitzer fire on the MG.
Pioneer infantry kill.
Ooh, Pios go down on the far side for Wednesday, not watching there. Because an MG both blasting over here. Bit of a game of chicken, but they both back away eventually. Was this coming around from the side? Okay, they're firing up a flare, decides to just cut and run. Could maybe even cap with this MG over here. So he's going to try to defend the cutoff though. It's a little bit risky.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Vision of the area anyway, yeah. Uses this to cap over here. Still connected, even though he went for this cutoff. Yeah, Muni point control through the middle. Wednesday coming down here, wiring off the tank traps first. The wire plants so fast compared to sandbags. I think generally wiring off is like high priority than building yourself. That way if you get caught early on and you cap, you're still denied them the cover. That's how I'm approaching it these days usually. Wiring off first and then sandbagging myself second. But if you know that you're not going to be attacked for quite some time, sandbagging first might help you defend the point. He's coming in combined up with the pyros. I think it's still a very hard matchup here for Wednesday, and this is a late pyro retreat. In fact, going to merge into the pyros. And smallNhii just decided to retreat. Doesn't actually have healing. We might have tried to gut that fight out for a bit longer. But Wednesday rebuilt the pyros and nearly lost them.
Victory point is under enemy control.
So 3 Grenadiers. MG and, of course, lost a pyro and rebuilt it. So this is a lot of troops early on here from Wednesday. He's got Panzer Grenadier Company up. Here comes the Stuart for smallNhii. smallNhii, you can see doing well in the KD. Wants to retreat eventually. Base howitzers working on the machine gun, that's also retreating. Got the Stuart in the build. Okay, yeah, here comes the healing now. Probably I would just leave that there. Healing comes up pretty fast in this game. It's not too much of a problem, just to wait in your base for it to complete. Saving a lot of manpower. A-Rad on the field for Wednesday. So Stuart was a good choice from smallNhii. Pop in a Faust here. He's fucking dead. He's going for the commander upgrade. We've been spotted. We await command. MG on the far side is going to be next. This is a long retreat. This could be trouble for smallNhii. Doesn't get the decap off. Could be going down here.
We have vehicles ready to be deployed.
Yep. Got Grenadiers right there for the steel as well. It's going to be triple machine guns now for Wednesday. That's really tough for smallNhii to overcome. Getting a mortar, that's a good choice. Getting that before he even lost the Vickers, but you got to be really careful about capping these far fuels of your enemies, especially when you know they've got like a lethal chasing vehicle like the 8-Rad, Humber, something like that. You're considering that closely every time you go for a cap on your enemy's fuel. Does have a decent amount of vision with the Aussies and flares on sections. AT gun now coming in for Wednesday.
Anti-tank gun and crew are ready for orders.
Okay, generally if I haven't seen MP40 Grenadiers, I'm expecting the 8-Rad, so these days something to keep in mind. Oh, look at that, he's trying to bait him in, but there are 2 mines down there. Sure it's not coming in, but the Aussies are going to. Okay, a fuel cache coming up from smallNhii. That's an unusual option. He's gone for a 2-pounder now as well. Wow, both mines went off and airdropped one model. That's a disaster for Wednesday. There's a lot of news down the gurgler. It's the risk you take when planting double mines like that. They can set each other off and foil your best laid plans.
Victory point lost.
Especially if they're just both general purpose mines. They have more success. Oh, nice smoke. You're mixing like a general mine with a AT specialist mine. No time to retreat there, got the cap off. You see though Wednesday dominating the map control. smallNhii losing that machine gun. It's really set him back a long way here. So well-positioned AT gun there.
He's dead. Leave him.
And get some mines up, but interrupted. He's just getting swarmed on all sides. Oh, leg retreat here from smallNhii. Could be his undoing. Is he going with this mortar as well? Making a micro mistake. Oh, he gets away with that section. That is really lucky. How's he coming in from the side? Don't know what he's up to here. Machine gun from the other side as well. It's under tremendous pressure. Shooting some solid hits here though. By some decent bleed. Still ahead in the KD, but obviously with a white weapon steel going the way of Wednesday, and I imagine Green is cheaper to reinforce in sections. Definitely good result here for Wednesday. He's got a lot from medics now. Not going for a mid bunker, which can hurt you in the long run, not having that casualty clearing. Not one of the best maps for casualty clearing, though. It's pretty large. Medics can take a while to run out and collect them, so maybe less important on this map compared to like Fainville.
Finished the research.
Preparing up out the back now. smallNhii under so much pressure. He's going to try recrew out here. Big tank trap out here now. AT gun trying to kill off the tank trap. Doesn't look like you can target them though. And like you couldn't go to. It makes them actually incredibly hard to clear off those tank traps.
Command points available.
Unless you have a vehicle that can crush them, which typically don't arrive until like the Tiger or the Bulldozer Sherman, something like that. Very hard to get rid of those tank traps in this game. Mine going off, but still pretty safe to cap as long as the 8-rad's not there. I'm actually marginally surprised not to see a second 8-rad. Pretty common on this map. Wednesday though, opting to tech up. I would imagine it'll be a P4. Recon mode here, which is a good option on the Stuart. You know, recon mode to spot, the mortar to barrage, force away the MG. Speaking of, this MG is hanging on by a thread. AT guns there. If the Stuart tries to come around this corner, it's just out of range right now. Pound over here doing a little bit of damage. Remember, they did fix... Have they fixed it yet? Maybe they haven't. Veterancy requirements on that. Actually, they might... Okay, did he actually end up completing that mine there? Give some vet to the sapper. Shoot over here, helping out a lot. Oh boy, Aussie in some trouble though. 8-rad coming into the retreat. Slow reaction from smallNhii. His only chance here would have been like a predictive smoke to try and cover the retreats. Looks like he didn't go for that though. It's unlikely to go for a predictive smoke if you forget to retreat until that late, right?
Battle group ability
Goes for a barrage, but that's easily avoided. So far, it feels like maybe the Stuart has been doing well against the infantry, but hasn't been containing the 8 rod that effectively. Hits another mine down here, has to retreat with this.
Mine laid. Coordinates noted.
Getting a Crusader coming out now, though. Wow, did the 2-pounder just miss?
Bring up support.
Very, very low chance of it missing on the 8 rod. It's like 96% chance to land on even max range, something like that. I think I even put the numbers in my Australian Defence Guide. Can't remember exactly though. The VPs are draining from smallNhii, about to tick under 300
The enemy
here.
has 300 points remaining.
Hasn't been under the triple cap much, that's the saving grace.
Our frontline pioneers are dead.
Pios die, I think they're planting a mine just completed. Crusader comes out, bops them while they're on top of it. Ouch. That's a nice little pickup there. Wednesday's opted for the Panther unlock. The Vesper as well as an option. Hasn't built anything yet. Has had tier 4 up for ages. Very surprised not to see a Panzer 4, so it's probably going to be a Panther, but I don't know, man. He could have had the P4 out, like, I feel about 3 minutes ago. And that would have just continued the pressure, continued the bleeds. It's enough to handle what smallNhii's got. I think the Panther's necessary. Especially now that you see a Crusader, maybe if you're expecting Matilda. Extra Chemical Panther. But even then, you know, Matilda's pretty slow.
We found the fucking enemy!
Makes it a bit more manageable. Rotate away from it on this map. Right, doing some capping on the edge. Stuart into recon mode again. Made onto the mortar there. Not a clean connection though. Yeah, here comes the Panther now.
Ready to serve.
Took a lot to get here though. You can see he's well over in terms of fuel.
Grenadiers! Back!
We have a rapid response. Light artillery
they're coming
batteries
out.
are now ours to command.
Another mine going off. That is one thing Wednesday has been doing very well. The mines so far have been strong.
We have lost the sector.
2 shots on the Crusader there. Has to back away. Hasn't got vehicle over repair yet.
He's fucking dead!
It might. Yeah.
They opened fire! Fire back!
Tries to go for a grenade into retreat. Those grenade grenades though, they're not that potent. Okay result. Okay, Panther's coming in. Oh, double foul. Stuart's in major trouble, but Panther misses a crucial shot. I think would still survive one more hit from the Panther anyway. 2-pounders rolling down the hill. No Vet 1 on that yet. Oh my god, that Panther missing 2 shots there. Disengaging with the Panther now. 2-pounder hit Vet 1 just then, but now decrewed. Panther coming back in, maybe looking for the kill on the 2-pounder. Got 2 Crusaders coming in, maybe from the side.
50 points left.
Section on the hill actually, looking for the decro on the pack. Could maybe even go for the steal on it here. Crusaders coming in now. The pack has been zoned. Rear armor exposed to the Panther. He's got 2 Bowser units there. The Stuart's coming back in. It looks like maybe he's popping the tread shot. There he goes. And there we go. Mopped up. What a move from smallNhii. pack does survive. 8-Right comes in to try and assist, chases away the section. That was a huge moment though. smallNhii definitely getting lucky. All those misses from the Panther on the Stuart.
Territory lost.
That made a big difference.
Get back in the fight.
Did manage to kill off the 2-pounder at least, and it looks like smallNhii's going to switch over to a 6-pounder now.
The
It's a bit
enemy has
more
claimed our sector.
penetration. Have a look at some of the upgrades during this timing.
Fire incoming! Get down!
Nothing.
Damn the hides. The enemy is winning. Infantry is firing on us.
So that set Wednesday back a huge way.
Now get back in the fight.
Katie's still pretty close. And I imagine Wednesday, just by having cheaper models, probably still ahead in that count.
Grenadiers!
Gets away with that green.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
So he needs to be playing around the pack.
Aim the right left fire!
Wherever he's like pushing in the most, that's where the pack should be. At the moment he's kind of pushing in down here. Maybe we could even send the 8-Right out to the far
We
edge
have
while this
lost
is happening.
control of the victory point.
The machine guns aren't helping too much against other tanks. Trouble machine guns. Losing their effectiveness right now while smallNhii's got a healthy amount of armor. He's tripling up now. This is where Wednesday really needs to continue on the mines, but seems to have lost sight of that at the moment. These POs feel like they haven't been doing much for quite a while.
The Allies have
It's not
only
like you
200
really
points.
need zeroing artillery in this situation, so it doesn't need to be saving his munitions for anything, in my opinion. Okay, over appears online now. This makes these Crusaders a lot more effective. Shows up one of their main weaknesses, which is low health. Relatively low health. Bit friendly fire there, though. And mortar as well.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
What needs to be done?
Okay, briefly I saw a P4 in the build, but cancels it. Switches over to the Panther now. Crusader coming out to the far edge. Green Deer's a little bit slow to get out of here. Crusader's so fast, can easily chase down on retreat, but not opting for it here.
Sector lost.
Big trades going on here. Capture this all on screen.
Sector now under enemy control.
We're in range of panzers!
Smoke out on the pack, but it pushes in. It's on recon mode, can see what's coming.
He's fucking dead!
6-pounders there to zone the Panther.
We've secured the ground!
I think what Wednesday needs to do is try and bait the Crusaders over some mines. So maybe... Oh, that's what I'll be looking to do. I'll be trying to mine up throughout the middle of the map right now. And then make a rotation with a good chunk of my army. Hold on to this portion, maybe threaten a cutoff here. Expecting maybe the Crusaders to come in from the sides. And knock them up when they do. Right now, Wednesday seems to be having trouble getting damage done here. Seems to have a vision disadvantage, which is allowing smallNhii to play with a lot of confidence. And here we go, he's making a play. The pack is out of position. Back to base for healing. smallNhii threatening the kill while this is happening.
Enemy armor has us in range.
See, you know, if you get that Stuart with the commander upgrade, scales so well into the late game with that vision. Don't really want to trade it in. Whereas maybe if you went for the smoke upgrade, you might. Panther's coming up again. It's building a second pack, which I think is a fine choice. Stuart popping the tread shot here. Pack. What is he doing? He's so slow bringing the pack up. Wednesday. Crusaders now swooping in. No Fausting units anywhere nearby this Panther either. No mines. Let's prod the sweeper up. Oh, there's one. It's one kill there. Yeah. Well, that pack, I don't know what it was doing. Completely asleep with it. Just sitting here just out of range. Need to be moving that forwards at the very least. No Fausting units nearby. That was a massive misplay from Wednesday. Gotta have that support there. Especially when you've seen your opponent already put a move on you like smallNhii did on the first Panther. Gotta be expecting it to be coming again. smallNhii still way down on VPs. Wednesday's got plenty of time to climb back into this one. And population-wise, pretty close, though there is another Crusader about to be popping out. And of course, Wednesday with no tank has to be relying on the double AT gun. And so far, the AT gun positioning, I'd say, the main issue from Wednesday's felt very, very weak. A lot of repairs coming in for smallNhii back at base. Crusader coming out to the side. Pretty safe to do this. I know that Panther's dead again. But honestly, I don't even know if the Panther's the right call against mass Crusader play like this. Because Crusaders are so fast. And they've got decent enough pin that if they get onto the Panther's side armor at close range, I think they're guaranteed to pin it anyway. It's pretty hard to keep a speedy Crusader on the frontal armor of the Panther. Maybe P4 spam would be a more suitable counter here. So I'll switch over to P4s now. Here we go, double Fausts. Pack spinning around. I don't think he's going to be able to kill anything off here, though.
Victory point is under
trouble
enemy
here.
control.
Just gets away with it, though. Pack's pushing up. Crusaders. Yeah.
We found the fucking enemy. We're taking panzer fire here.
A lot of repairs required for smallNhii, but everything's still alive at least.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Here comes the 8-Rad. P4 freshly spawned. I will say that so far I haven't seen Wednesday set a rally point on the tier 4. I often forget to do that as well, but you can see
We do not hold
pretty
any
much
victory
every time
points.
Wednesday's
We must
produced a unit
counterattack.
from that structure, it's set a base for like 30 seconds. Used a few
Our
rally
territory
pointed
is
forwards,
exposed.
like
We must
just to like a safe
re-establish a
spot like
connection.
here. And if you forget about it,
Fire back.
The enemy remains stubborn. We are down to 300
reduce
points.
its downtime. But yeah, Wednesday, you know, he's got an option here, the 8-Rad with the vet, boosting up the packs. It's a very powerful combo. Just got to utilize it. P4's coming up to the far edge at the moment. The situation is equalizing rapidly now with the triple cap against Wednesday. population-wise, though, it's still a very close game. Huge number of support weapons for Wednesday. I don't know if I've seen any more mines go down, though. Which could be the main problem against Crusader spam. Here we go, Crusaders coming in against the 8-Rad. The AT guns are not set up. They're set up now. The P4's on the far side. smallNhii choosing a great time to attack. Just smoke on the packs as well to further aid the chaos. Force coming in now. Knocks out one Crusader. Tried to recruit, lost his whole squad in the process. Now backing away. Honestly, if it was just the 8-Rad going down for that wouldn't have been too bad, but losing a greedier squad there trying to recruit made that a very sticky situation for Wednesday. I was over here now, but yeah, as I said, it was a great time to attack. smallNhii knew the P4 was on the far side of the map, shooting at his squad, so relatively open. And again, it was Wednesday, you know, not having the AT guns set up. They were in the right spot hereabouts, but they weren't ready to fire. Not sure if the Stuart came in from this side and could see them with the vision or what, but either way, it was a good time to attack. Now VPs are just about level again. Bren on the other section there. People drive right in here. Again, it's the sight from the Stuart. Slow reactions here. Does have enough units for smoke if he needed it on the P4. Might still need it. Crusaders make it to place. Guns lining up. There goes the machine gun, stolen Vickers.
Do not let it fall into enemy hands.
smallNhii's just going to bide his time, not going to overcook it. He's got 4 Crusaders now. But now the map's looking really small for Wednesday. You know, the mine counter potential has shrunk massively. So these Crusaders are going to have a much easier go of things. Again, it's this long-range vision from the Stuart on this side, just so valuable. AT's lining up on him though, but slow backing away. Oh, it's a Faust. One of the packs missed though, which is lucky because that would have been the end of the Stuart otherwise, even with the over-repair health. We've gone down there to the double AT. A bit of a chance here trying to cap. Packs pushed past the smoke a bit. Oh, and he sniped one just on the edge of max range there. Nicely done by Wednesday. But where's he going with these? He's not paying attention to what's in front of him. I think he just right-clicked on this with the double ATs.
Enemy forces have captured
And the
a
AT
victory
over
point.
here is exposed and goes down. And oh, what is he doing? He's using right-click to move these packs around instead of reverse. And end up facing the wrong direction.
Our enemy has control over all victory points.
Wednesday just getting overwhelmed here. Some trouble over here as well. P4 just charging ahead for some reason. It's not going to last for long.
We must fall back for now.
It's to surrender. So yeah, it was a tough go for smallNhii. Once he lost that Vickers, extremely hard to come back from that. It was a crazy grind. I think maybe, yeah, the Stuart was doing okay against infantry during that phase, but wasn't really containing the 8-Rad that well, and they just aided to Wednesday's map control. But yeah, Wednesday, the AT gun positioning, lackluster, oftentimes not set up as well. smallNhii taking advantage of that multiple times with the Crusader dives. Good use of the smoke on the packs as well throughout a lot of these attacks. Does make it very hard to use AT guns when they're smoked. You can't just like move them and they'll do. Smoke really adds to the confusion factor. But yeah, smallNhii, the main comeback was knocking out that first Panther over here. I think, yeah, as I said, I don't know if Panthers are the good choice against Crusaders like this. As I said, I think if Wednesday went for the P4 first, would have come out like about 3 minutes earlier potentially. Maybe would have even better off like holding reinforcements to try and get the P4 out earlier. And then would have maybe been able to spam P4s a bit more instead of just building Panthers and getting them flanked by the Crusaders again and again. Panther doesn't really have like the DPS, the raw DPS to blast through over repair Crusaders like this. But yeah, Wednesday, I think giving up on a bit on the mines in the late game. I only had one Pyro, never rebuilt the second one. Just kind of having to repair the tank at all times. You really need mines to shut down Crusader play like this. But yeah, well done by smallNhii. Some good use of the Crusaders. Led to an entertaining match. Look at the stats here. Killed versus lost. Did it get that lopsided towards the end? I thought I remember seeing the KD on the top bar not being that lopsided. Maybe I was paying attention for the last few minutes of the game. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.